And that's what? Okay, but how do I do that?
It's like camera 2 and then,
That, right? Okay.
or something, I don't remember.
That?
Or I
Do I
don't
have
know.
to say it?
So it'd be like 1, 2,
Right.
3.
This one here.
Okay.
Them start talking?
Oh, you guys have to start.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Coming up on SUTV, we'll update you on a body found in Canaryville.
And some teenagers getting banned from a Salt Lake City venue. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to SUTV. I'm DJ Workman.
And I'm Kendall Pry. After finding a body in Canaryville 2 weeks ago, the Iron County Sheriff's Office is identifying the body as a 22-year-old male from Taylorsville. Officials responded to the field north of the town on February 29th after receiving a report about a dead body being found. When the investigation first started, the body's condition, as well as a lack of personal identification documents, made the identity of the man unknown. Officials say that cold weather contributed to the man's death, and they found his car abandoned after it crashed near mile marker 49 on I-15 on February 9th. The name of the man has not been released yet, pending notification of his nearest family members.
After successfully sneaking into Vivint Smart Home Arena, two 19-year-olds will be nearing the age of 50 before being allowed to return. Pranksters Corey Wynn and Damian Mummert received a 30-year ban from the venue where the Utah Jazz play after the duo posed as Ready Ice delivery men and simply walked into a low-security entrance. The two men's YouTube channel and Instagram page are loaded with other prank-style content where a hidden camera records the jokesters as they intentionally cause a public stir. Wynn told KSL reporters that he and Mummert, both graduates of Lone Peak High School, became bored after getting into the arena, so they pushed the limits of the prank to see how far they could go before getting caught. The two made it all the way onto the court before arousing suspicion and being escorted out by employees, but not before being slapped with the 3-decade ban.
All right, we're gonna pause for a second.
That's so hard.
I need you guys to switch places.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Also, this is a little it cuts off the last word almost of every
Okay.
sentence.
We will change the font size. Usually
Okay.
that helps.
I can keep this on. Whoops.
Yeah, so you can keep it on. Just keep your mics on. I'm just holding these. Okay, nice. Yes, switch. Beautiful.
Okay, let's see.
This would be
This way?
okay.
They got a lot closer.
Yeah.
Ready here.
Resident,
Yes.
yeah. Residents of central Tennessee are trying to recover after severe storms and at least one tornado ripped across the region last week. The storms left numerous homes and buildings destroyed in several countries, and tens of thousands are out of power. The National Weather Service reported the path of the storm stretched across 145 miles of the state. As a result of the storms, the death toll has risen to 22 individuals, and another 150 have been taken to hospitals. Coming up, we'll let you know about the Disney CEO stepping down.
You're gonna have to ad lib. How do I
Ad lib
get a
what?
signal for that?
Yeah, keep going like this or something. Yeah.
He skipped over the ad lib.
Just talk about the earthquake?
Oh.
Yeah, just talk about the tornado. So just anything you want to say about the tornado, just ad lib it in a
So,
professional way.
That was that was
it's very devastating that a tornado has struck so many houses and
So
has
you look
left.
at each other like you're having a conversation.
Okay.
Like you're just talking about it. So like,
okay.
oh, that's so sad. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any family there or like something? So just like.
That's
talk
when
about a
ad lib.
story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were never taught ad lib. That
That's
makes
okay.
sense.
You're learning. It's all good. Okay. So yeah, just talk about it. Have a little
So, did you hear about the tornado?
I did not hear about
That's
that
really
tornado.
sad that that would happen.
That's true. It seemed like it took down a lot of people, which is pretty sad.
Yeah. Did you have any family in the area?
I didn't,
Oh.
so that's why I didn't know about it.
Yeah, me either. But I'm glad we're on the news now so we can learn about it.
Oh my gosh. How long do we need to do an ad lib?
I don't know. How long are we doing this
This
for?
is really horrible.
Thank you.
Tornadoes are horrible.
Yeah, it's super devastating, especially that so many people have died.
Just yeah.
Oh, back to
The script. Yeah.
Oh, coming up, we'll let you know about the Disney CEO stepping down.
Stay tuned.
At what age is the color that your skin was meant to be no longer beautiful? Every year, millions of young women try to change the skin they were born with and say they die for darker skin. Sadly, some actually do. Melanoma is the second most common cancer in teens and young adults, and one person dies from melanoma every hour. Change your thinking, not your skin. Stop tanning. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Did you check?
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yeah. Go.
Voters across the United States, including Utah residents, are voting today for Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday is the day where the majority of the U.S. states hold primary elections and caucuses. Utah is one of 14 states, along with American Samoa and voters abroad, that participate in Super Tuesday. Voters with mail-in ballots should drop off their ballot at a polling station or a drop box. Voting stations are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and same-day registration is available at polling locations. To learn more, go to vote.utah.gov.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has nearly $38 billion in stock and mutual funds, according to a recent filing. Ensign's Peak Advisors submitted a filing on February 14th that disclosed the religious organization holds $1.5 billion in both Apple and Microsoft. The filing also states that the church owns nearly $1 billion in Google and Amazon stocks as well. This comes after a former church employee filed a complaint that the IRS in November that alleged the LDS Church improperly billed a $100 billion investment using donations from its members, rather than donate to charitable causes. The church has denied the claim, saying that the funds are used to operate the day-to-day operations, while any extra is, quote, methodology. Safeguarded through wise financial management.
Bob Chapek is Disney's new CEO as Bob Iger shockingly stepped down. Iger oversaw the acquisitions of Marvel Studios, Pixar, 21st Century Fox, and Lucasfilms during his tenure as CEO, all of which have helped Disney to shatter box office records. Iger also helped oversee the launch of Disney Plus, a streaming service that has already rivaled Netflix. Iger has assumed the role of executive chairman and will direct the company's creative endeavors moving forward until at least 2021. Prior to his position as CEO, Chapek served as the chairman of Disney Parks, Experiences, and Products.
So what do you think about all that stuff going on with Disney?
I think it's kind of crazy to think that there'd be like new CEOs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
I think it was crazy too about how much money the LDS Church has in all these like big companies.
True, I never expected that.
I didn't
It was
either.
pretty interesting.
Yeah,
So.
especially in like Google and Amazon as well. Like, I didn't even know that they had anything to do with Amazon, because
True.
Amazon's its own shipping company.
That's true.
What do we do if there's nobody here to tell us to rap?
We just keep on talking and ad-libbing. No, he's...
Okay, I'm seeing so. I'm trying to think what else we learned about.
This is so difficult.
We talked about. So back to that tornado.
We need some serious.
Worst
How are they doing weather?
You can use my old weather slide.
It's not on camera. Oh, it is on us.
You're
Totally
gonna use
on
my
us.
weather slides from last week. Oh, nice.
At least it's just a practice.
So
so.
go Cedar
We-
City and Cedar Week.
I think that's why it's good to like read through the scripts and then like.
Think you found
Ooh.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
Stand in the middle. And you're gonna read. Back to Tim.
So you need to read that.
We've got a beautiful week ahead. Stay tuned. Yeah.
Cut break.
Oh, was that where we going?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I could have said it more enthusiastically.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Talk.
Welcome back to SUTV. I'm Zach Stover. On today's show, we got a great weather slate. We still going? Okay. We're going to be talking about St. George weather, Cedar City weather, Bryan Head weather for today and the whole week. Here we got Cedar City today, Tuesday, February 25th, my birthday. We have sunny skies. Feels like about 50 degrees, a little less, 48. Sunny skies, like I said. So far today, the high is 52 degrees, low is 24. 0% chance of rain, clear skies. We have a little bit of wind, about 8 miles per hour north-northeast. Humidity about 46, not too bad, about UV index of 5 out of 10. So hide that sunscreen. You don't need it. See, 7-day forecast. We'll start on Tuesday. We got sunny skies, like I just said. The rest of the week is going to be mostly sunny, partly cloudy on Friday and Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but it shouldn't be too bad. We got great weather, 50, 60 degrees. Can't complain about that. St. George weather. We got sunny skies. I don't know where to be. We got sunny skies, 63 degrees. It feels like 63, so it's a great day in St. George, always is. Sunny 300 days a year. So far today, it's high as 68 and a low of 39 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Gust 12 miles north, so just a little bit more than here in Cedar. Humidity 24 degrees, got that dry heat, and the UV index 4 out of 10, so you probably will not get burned like I just said. Yeah, St. George 7-day forecast. It's mostly sunny. Thursday, Friday, we get a little bit of clouds, maybe a little bit of precipitation. I doubt it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the weather update, Zach.
It seems like St. George would really be the place to go this weekend. What do you think?
Oh. I do that. I'm so glad that the weather is sunny because I'm sick of the winter.
Me too, but he did show some cloudy skies later on,
true.
so I'm hoping that it will continue to be sunny.
That's true, that's true.
Good thing I don't need to start getting my sunscreen out yet.
Very true. This is
Parker, what do we have coming up in sports?
Coming up on SUTV Sports, we've got a recap of SU basketball. Don't go anywhere.
Travel is part of the American way of life.
When we're on vacation, we keep an eye out for anything that looks out of place.
Miss your bag.
When we travel from city to city, we pay attention to our surroundings.
Everyone plays a role in keeping our community safe.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, be aware of your surroundings. If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
Welcome back to SUTV Sports. I'm Parker Haney. So the Utah men's basketball played their last home contest of the season last week. The T-Birds took on conference leaders Eastern Washington on Thursday, but couldn't keep pace with the Eagles and eventually fell 69-51. Dwayne Morgan opened the scoring for the T-Birds with this shot from beyond the arc. John Knight III followed up with a tough finish in traffic. The basket was the final time the T-Birds would hold a lead in the game. The Eagles went on a 14-5 run over the next 8 minutes, and the T-Birds never recovered. Cameron Elitan finished a tough layup to pull the T-Birds within 4 late in the first half, but the Eagles carried a 26-18 lead into the break. The Thunderbirds started the second half strong, and a breakaway dunk by John Knight III cut the lead to 3. That's as close as the T-Birds would come, as Eastern Washington went on a 15-6 run and built a 10-point lead late in the second half. There were some late-game fireworks from Knight, who finished with 13 points, but the Eagles persevered and won by 18. The T-Birds bounced back quickly for a senior night on Saturday against the University of Idaho. Seniors Andre Adams, David Njai, Dwayne Morgan, and Cameron Elitan were honored before their last game at the America First Event Center. It was a blowout win, with the T-Birds taking it 87-55. Elitan finished with 22 points, and Morgan added 10 points and 4 rebounds. All 12 of SU's active players got into the game, and the T-Birds bench broke out some new celebrations in the big win. The Thunderbirds moved to 15-14 overall and 8-10 in conference play after the final homestand. SU is currently 7th place in the conference and will travel to Montana State and Montana to close out this weekend. SU women's basketball is coming off of a split weekend, picking up a win against Eastern Washington Thursday, but falling to Idaho on Saturday. SU started out slow, only mustering 8 points in the first quarter, but turned it high gear to come away with a 70-67 victory. All 5 of the Thunderbird starters ended the game with 10 more points. Leading the way was Shaylin Fondle with 15 points, also picking up 10 rebounds on her way to a double-double. The Thunderbirds then flew to Moscow to take on Idaho Vandals, but came away with a 57-70 loss. A cold second period doomed SU to Idaho's 14. They picked up the pace in the third quarter, breaking out with 25 points, but it wasn't enough to come away with the win. Despite the loss, Rebecca Cardenas led all scorers in the game with 25 points, while adding 8 rebounds and 5 steals to her stat line. Jessica Chapman also had a solid game with 10 points and 13 rebounds on her way to a double-double. SU now returns home for their final 2 games of the season before traveling to Boise, Idaho for the Big Sky Tournament. That's all I've got today for SUTV Sports. I'm Parker Haney. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the sports update, Parker.
Just talk.
Oh.
Did you go to any of the sports games
I
lately?
didn't, actually.
I actually went to one of the past gymnastics games.
Oh, really? How was that?
It was pretty good. The girls did really well, but they sadly lost the game.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but one of the girls actually won the best teammate. I don't know what's called there. So it was a pretty good game.
Redo? What? This? Okay. Can just do that.
When we come back, we'll catch up with Lauren for what is going on around campus.
Stay tuned.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed ours.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Welcome to Campus Happenings. I'm Lauren Rice. Oh, it says Adlib.
Yeah, just talk about anything.
On campus this week,
Student elections.
yeah, student elections. Everybody make sure you go vote. We have a really low voter turnout, and so the goal of our campus this year is to increase votes.
Women's basketball tonight.
There's a women's basketball game tonight. Make sure you show up to support our girls.
It's what? That's all right.
Oh, don't show up.
Sorry, one way out to Boise. Just, I don't know what's happening.
I know, I don't. I thought there was going to be a script.
Can you talk about
Wrap up.
there was a casino night, but wrap up.
Thanks for watching.
And then, she did. Is there more for her to read? Yeah?
They have to.
Yeah?
I can't see it.
She did. But
So thanks for the
there's
update,
nothing
Lauren.
that's I guess.
She said thanks for the update.
Oh, she
Lauren.
did say that. Let's say it again, I guess.
Thanks for the update, Lauren. The University Journal is an interesting way for students to learn about what is happening around southern Utah. Their newest issue is on the outdoors. Our reporter Anders Henningsen has the story.
There is a place on campus that is a center for creativity and information sharing. The University Journal has a new issue coming out that is outdoors based. This means that every article has something to do with the outdoors. One article talks of the Epistles of Escalante, where one T-bird discovers their newfound love for the outdoors. There's also another exciting article on ice climbing. It discusses where and when to ice climb and where on campus you can get the equipment from. The University Journal offers issues that are a quick read with only 32 pages each time, and they are offered free around campus. All articles are based on Southern Utah and SU's faculty and staff. If you are interested at working at the University Journal,
Honestly, it doesn't even feel like a job just because I love it so much. We have Hayden Coombs as our operation manager and all of the others that work here. It's fun to work here, and it's a cool environment for people to just kind of brainstorm.
Working at the University Journal is awesome. It kind of opened up this whole new avenue of journalism that I didn't even realize I liked.
for SUTVNews, I'm Andy.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all we have for you. I'm Kendall Pry. Oh, Adlib.
I'm Jack.
Oh, Adlib.
What'd you say, Adlib?
It says Adlib above.
Oh.
Let's go.
You guys excited for the weather this week?
Yes, sir.
I'm Zach Stover.
I'm Parker Haney.
I'm Lauren Rice. And I'm DJ Workman. Be sure to tune in this afternoon for another news show.